Hello everyone, this is Garrett and this is Amnesia, machine for pegs, and last time we played we fell down and now we're here, which leads to some watery bit with some bones. A lot of bones, odd bones. Mostly ribs. A lot of ribs. Don't know why there's that many ribs, but you know. Let's see if the ribs contain interesting notes. This note actually... I wonder if the note will actually look like that when we read it. It does not. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gamrolling. Gamrolling? And evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via a boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. I think that says fit the center of the machine. At the center of the font in this game is awful. At the center of this machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this refrigeration is the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution. The removal of heat from some areas and a requirement for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principle of convection, regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. Vapors with OU, as if it's written by an English person. Lovely.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
How odd. Seems like there's some wibbly-wobbliness going on in this water, which is probably something I don't want to be in. It's probably safe to say I just don't want to be in there in general for an almost infinite amount of reasons, really. But that is one of them. That right there is one of the reasons why I really don't want to be in there. And I'll just take that as a pretty valid point. Sluice gate number 1. I'm guessing number 2 is probably on that side, yeah. But it seems, as per usual, there is one direction I can really go into. As this will probably just take me to the second gate, which is closed. Well, yeah. Oh, this is also a sluice gate. Oh, I guess this is just one gate. I guess that makes sense. But yeah. As per usual, we pretty much only have a single doorway to go through, so let's go. Let's go see what that noise is. This is a bad idea. Oh. Well, okay then. He's just kind of wandering about. I hope I don't run into him at some point. That would be scary. Wait, where is this? Another pig mask. Another root. I think I can go into the water here. Which I probably don't want to. Splishy splashy. Yeah, it's not really water, is it? I don't think I would really go as far as to call that water. But there you go. So, for curiosity's sake, I'm just going to go in. Yeah, that was roughly what I expected to happen, really. I guess this is similar to Amnesia's little water friend, water creature. Yeah, but then again, at the end, he seems to sort of be there again, unless he's still there now. No, he sort of is. I'm gonna doubt that I can run past that to do whatever that is. I mean, there's a wheel there that I can turn, I think. But I'm guessing that's probably not gonna happen. He doesn't seem like the kind of type that's gonna let me do that, so... Let's see if we can drain it or something. That'll be good. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Chum, and I am no Eliyahu. At least, not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of these towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder, as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds is driving them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed, and they will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. So there you go. I guess that's what that water dude is. Just some dude filled with fear and spite. There's another phone here, which is probably going to ring in a minute. What's going on over here? Flood bridge. Just another painting of the area, it seems. I guess this is like the blueprint. Like that's the top floor, and as you go down, it just shows more and more stuff going on. Like the people working with the pigs, opening them up with their massive saws, and then sprinkling what is left of them here, and then all this. Well, this. That's what I'm gonna call that one. Okay. Let's see what this does. I wanna open. No, that's not. It's stuck now. Okay, it's stuck now. Whatever. Well. We are waiting for you. Doesn't look like I can actually run away from that phone while he's talking. Like, I was moving very slowly there. But yeah, I kind of wanted to make this light for Sluice 2 open, but there you go. What are you gonna do? Nothing, I fear. Nothing at all. Oh, that is considerably deeper than I originally anticipated. Or is it? I can't really tell. Huh. One thing I am curious about, actually. Oh. If you could just please let me... I want to grab you. There we go. One thing I am curious about is if this is still possible, where you just like stand on top of it a bit, and then you just sort of jump on top of it in the air, and... It wouldn't surprise me if that's still possible, but let's not play around with that too much. I can get up here using the chair, at least. Not really sure if there's really a point to this, but, you know. I am up here now. And that allows me to get onto this thing. Which, in turn, allows me to get nowhere, because the ceiling is too low. But now we do have a better view of what's going on in this general direction, so, you know. It's something. I'll keep that chair there. It seems like it's a good place to keep a chair. How odd. That wall catches my attention for some reason. Even though there's quite clearly nothing really going on there. That wall is very attentive. And now... Interesting. Well, this gate's no longer making a lot of noise, but this is the wrong sluice gate. This is number 2. Whereas I wanted to go to number 1, which is, I guess, this one. And our little friends are still wandering amok. So, what are the odds of this thing breaking right now? Like, I'm gonna say they're pretty high. I can't go in here anymore. This is apparently closed off. I'm not even gonna try it. I'm just gonna go through here. I'm gonna walk around. Feels safer somehow. Like, this is just rubbing me the wrong way. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm just curious now. So much carefulness for a change, and it was all for nothing. For a change, I would have expected me to fall down and die a horrible death, but no. I was wrong. robbed of my death once more.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement? And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has left for. And so you set about things immediately upon your return? Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
I do wonder who his associate is. I wonder if it really is Alexander. Well, that seems unlikely. Then again, that is a dude who lived for hundreds of years, so an extra couple of hundred probably never hurt anyone. I guess we'll find out as we progress who and what is going on in here. That is an unpleasant sound. A sound that screams that I probably should be more careful. But I'm not going to be. I'm going to tackle this problem head on. I'm just going to keep on swimming as we see a note in the corner of our eye. February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy. Yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of steep-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive through about the steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten, and this here is where the king sat. And this is where the priest lived. This is the house of the dead, and here where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether. Or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. I'm going to say they were most likely wrong, but, you know, what do I know? I've never sacrificed that many people. At least I don't think I have. It's been a while since I've done a pretty good sacrifice lately, but I guess opinions change on that entire subject, really. It's weird to do this without there being a phone nearby. I'm surprised that gate's not closed. Oh, this one is. I wonder if I went right first, if I would have seen a pig walk around, but who knows, really. Ooh, a note. Written down, the flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why would the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Mandus, post That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. Nyam nyam nyam. Well then, I guess we're going here. Once again, following the only path we have. You're so near now. And we never did find out what happened if we touched that guy, but I'm sure we will one day. Well, time to get this entire process rolling again. Get in there. Turn the thing. Pull the lever. Wait for the things. Let us reek no more. Let us cleanse ourselves of the stench. Let us turn another wheel. And let us blah, 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 blah. All is well in the world of Mr. Oswald. Again, not certain if that is his name, but Oswald seems like a good enough name for him, I'm gonna say. What odd music. Is this that same music I was playing in that other room? I'm honestly not certain. Huh. The pig people are working there. Interesting. Can I see on that side as well? No. I can't jump on these, sadly. It would have been great if I could just jump down and go, hello. How's it going? Working on your friends? Are you a dentist? You sure left teeth in here. Well, someone's walking around there. I'm not really sure who, but... a lot of walking. Interesting door. May not be entirely visible in the video because it's very dark in here, but... I like the music here, though. It's very omnipresent. Seems like I can only interact with that one door so far, though. Oh, and this one. Let me see. Huh. Look at that. He's working us. He's playing around with his little toys. That seems to just... Will you stop blinking, Mr. Whatever, I'll just do it without. Oh, he just keeps knocking it down. That's kind of sad. Man, he does not want me to look at that thing. Like, the moment I look at it with the light, it just starts blinking frantically. Ugh. Well, whatever then. Let us move onwards. Any more hatches I can look at? Any more things that can be seen in this odd place, to say the least? Doesn't look like I can close the door. Oh, there's another hatch here. Let me just blink at you for a little longer. You're interesting to me, Mr. Piggy. Looks like he doesn't want to be looked at very much. 2 doors this time. 1 door leading to another. 1 door leading to a pool of blood. Clearly I make the wrong choice. And go to the blood. As the lights stop working. Huh. Man, what the hell is that? Like he's tripped over his own little filth. Ah, God. Okay, this is actually... like... the blinking light I really dislike in just about every game, and it's just not helping at all. I get that it's supposed to be part of it all, but... jeez, it's just really annoying to me. But you know... it's their choice, I guess. If they want to have blinking lights every time you're near one of these pig dudes, then sure, why not? Why not make it tedious to look at anything, right? That's to make it scary? Question mark. I guess it's an interesting way of at least telling that there is a monster nearby. That the light starts blinking the moment that they are close to you, but... I don't know. I think I preferred the method of music in Amnesia 1 than the method of... oh, the lights are constantly blinking on and off. That's great. This is really dark. Now it's like the sword in Lord of the Rings that goes blue whenever there's an orc nearby. I'm just gonna run. Dead end. And a pit downwards. Every now and then this game just freezes up entirely and it's kind of disconcerting, but... oh well. Wow, that made me wibbly. Let's go this way. I don't like how everything's red now, but... oh, I wonder if there's anything in that other direction or if it's just a dead end. It seems to be just a dead end. Well, it's going on. And that... God, for a moment... I don't know if you could hear that in the video. But suddenly the ground started shaking, and my neighbors just started drilling the wall, and I was like, holy crap, what is that sound? Is that part of the game? How is the ground shaking? Oh, the ground shaking, I guess it's not in the game. But, oh well. That was pretty great. Immersion added by my neighbors. Thanks, neighbors. Because, like, it happened the moment there was one of these earthquakes, and it was incredibly timed. I'll give them that. Like, it's like my neighbors are watching right now. Like, they knew, like, this is where we need to simulate an earthquake, and so they did. And it was the greatest moment of my life. Well, let's climb down these tunnels. There's a lot of ladders and pipes, and then more ladders, and then more pipes, and then another earthquake probably. I'm just gonna continuously go down. I'm just gonna go down until I can't go down anymore, really. That's kind of my plan right now. And it brought me to this door. Oh, and I fell down. Another one of these things. Some more stuff, some more whatnot. And a door. So there you go. From tide to spine, skin of shroud, a stump over the bled. Old Lily is flybound, old Lily is dead. And dreams of the jungle will flood through her head and light up her head. That does not rhyme very well. Rhyming head with head, you disgust me. Then again, I think they rhyme dead with dead as well, so I guess maybe it was like head dead, but there you go. There you go.